I mean, well, we had 48 points in the paint, so we had plus 16 on the paint. What I didn't like was we didn't impose our will on the glass. Jordan Usher, no offensive rebounds. Moses Wright, 1, and James, 2. Out of those 3 guys, the minutes they play, that's a total of 3 offensive rebounds. And between those 3, they only got 11 defensive rebounds, just not enough. And those guys, they've got to be all about motor, and motor's all about what you do on the offensive and defensive glass.
What was kind of explanation? There was 2 quick fouls on Michael right after that team. There may have been some frustration building with
Yeah, I just think Michael DeVoe and Print and Gibbs were just maybe getting into it a little bit, but it was nothing more than that, And you got to give Prentice Hub a lot of credit. I mean, he's gotten a lot better from last year to this year. He's really improved, and you got to give Notre Dame's coaching staff a lot of credit on that. And that was the wrong decision by Jose to pass to Moses. He had James on the drop down or playing behind. We don't ever throw to ball side corner. We don't do that. But Moses was open. He threw it, but that wasn't the play for that. And I mean, Moses was open for 3. His feet were set, but that wasn't the right decision at the time by Jose to make that read to him on that time. Yeah, I mean, Moses is, look, I mean, I'd prefer Moses be shooting shots in the paint, but I mean, you're there wide open, and it was more on Jose making the read. I really believe Jose should have kept the ball more, and he's been way better at that over these last few games. Tonight, I don't think he was as effective in that area.
Did you get the help defense you were looking for when Hub got in the line?
No, and also part of that, I think we were probably so protected and worried about the 3, which deservedly so. And we guarded them from 3. I mean, they only shot 30%. It was just, but that's the issue with that. With a team like that can really shoot the ball, and we just didn't get stops. We had 3 kills the first half, 3 stops in a row. We had 3 the first half, and we needed 7 to win the game, and we only got to 4. 3 the first half, and we had 1 second half, and that's just not going to win you the game. And that's been a theme for us in these last few games. Carolina, we had 6 in the first half, none in the second half. Florida State, we had 3 the first half, 1 the second half. None the second half. If you get Florida State, if you get 3 more kills in the second half, you probably win the game. Or if you get the 7, you're definitely winning. Carolina made a run back. Part of it is because we didn't get any kills. Duke, we had, we only ended up with 4. We needed to get to 7, but if we got to 5 or even just get to 5, we probably win the game. Boston College, we had 4 the first half and only 1 the second half. And this game, we had 3 the first half and only 1 the second half. And those things we got to be better about that. We got to get to 7. That's our whole deal.
Why do you think that is? You think that's execution?
No, I mean, you're playing good teams. I mean, the other team, we had some chances where we blew the opportunities to get that kill. But, and again, the kills, the 3 stops in a row. And I thought Hub and Gibbs hit some tough shots. So, I mean, part of playing in the ACC, you're going to have guys who can make plays and make shots, but our guys' effort was there. They guarded. It's just a couple times those guys hit some tough shots, and that's life in the ACC. Because we weren't stopping them in man. I just tried to, they were getting comfortable with our man, so I tried to do something a little different coming out of a timeout. They had a man play, drew up. We went zone, and he had a deep 3, and but that's the scary part of going zone against them because of their shooting ability. Maybe I got to look at the tape. Maybe I should have gone zone a little bit earlier during some of those times. But they've come in top 20 in the country in points off of 3-point shots. They're one of the lowest in the country in scoring off of 2s. And I didn't think they could get you with 2s. And today they beat us with 2-point shots. So, our game plan was to take the 3 out. We gave up a couple 3s that we should not have given up based on not following and executing our rules. But they beat us with 2s, and they haven't done that to teams this year, and unfortunately that happened to us tonight.
Seems like Jordan's starting to find his role.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing when Jordy missed that layup, but then he gave up that 3 at the other end. He went underneath the screen, but he's getting better, and he's going to have to keep attacking the basket. And he had that first 3 that went in and out. It'd been nice for him to make that. That would have loosened some things up because they were not guarding him or Moses. They were just, and that's not been the only team that's done that. Most teams sit on the block on those two guys, and that's where the discipline of Jose making sure the right read, because that's where we've got to find back doors and other opportunities of that, because obviously teams aren't guarding those two guys on the perimeter, but we've got to have some space on the floor.
Is that where you're going with 3 guards? 'Cause he's not getting
Yeah, just to have another shooter on the floor, just to have another guy to be able to they have to guard.
Last one for Coach.
You were playing most of the defensive three.
Yep. We played man really to guard the 3. Yeah. Which in the first half, again, it was just, we scored 29. We only scored 27. It was the second half we just didn't get enough stops. Okay, thank you.